Good afternoon. I'm Yamami Chan, and I will be reporting about competitive dynamics, its strategies and attacks. Who are the players in this competition? They are the market leaders, one who has the largest market share and usually leads in price changes, new product introductions, distribution coverage, and promotional intensity. The market challengers occupy the second, third, and lower ranks in an industry and are often called runner-up or trailing firms. The market followers, one who follows the leaders instead of challenging them, and the market nichers, leader in a small market. They target small markets of little or no interest to the larger firms. To be a long-term leader is the goal of any marketer. This chapter examines the role competition plays and how marketers can best manage their brands depending on their market position. The marketing strategies used by market leaders are expanding total market demand, protecting market share, increasing market share. An example of a market leader is Unilab, one who grows the highest in terms of revenue sales in the pharmaceutical industry. The marketing strategies used by market challengers are defining strategic objective and opponents, choosing a general attack strategy, and choosing a specific attack strategy. Examples of market challengers in pharmaceutical industries are the Pfizer, Abbott, and GSK companies, which rank second, third, and fourth respectively. Marketing strategies used by market followers are counterfeiter, cloner, imitator, and adopter. Examples of market followers in the pharmaceutical industries are Filipino-owned pharmaceuticals like Pascual Laboratories, Nutrapharm, and GX International. The market nichers are called specialists, which uses specializations like end user specialist, vertical level, customer size, specific customer, geographic, product or product line, product feature, job shop, quality price, service specialist, and channel specialist. Example of pharma industries which are market niches are Novartis, which specializes in cancer drugs, Ferring specializes in fertility drugs, and Acorn which specializes in ophthalmic. When the total market expands, the dominant firm usually gains the most. Thus, the leader should look for new customers, those who might use it but do not, those who never use it, and those who live elsewhere. Leaders should look for more usage, additional opportunities, and new ways to use the brand. An example is hydrogen peroxide, which could be used for different purposes. While trying to expand total market size, the dominant firm must defend its current business through proactive marketing by being responsive, that is, finding a stated need and fills it, anticipative, looks ahead to the future needs of customers, creative, discovers solutions customers did not ask for but to which they enthusiastically respond. An example is today's fear of the SARS-CoV-2 virus, the need for face masks, the need for vaccines, and the future need for biohazard protective suits. Another way of protecting market share is to use six defensive marketing strategies to reduce the probability of attack, divert attack to less threatened areas, and lessen their intensity. Position defense, occupying the most desirable market space in consumers' minds, making the brand almost impregnable. Flank defense, leaders should erect outposts to protect a weak front or support a possible counterattack. Preemptive defense is to attack first, perhaps with guerrilla action across the market, hitting one competitor here, another there, and keeping everyone off balance. Counter-offensive. The leader can meet the attacker frontally and hit its flank, or launch a pincer movement so it will have to pull back to defend itself. A most common form is the exercise of political influence. Mobile defense. Leader stretches its domain over new territories through market broadening and market diversification. Contraction defense. Companies give up weaker markets and reassign resources to stronger ones. These defense strategies is exemplified through the basketball game wherein two teams use defense movements in order to win the game. The third type is increasing market share by the possibility of provoking antitrust actions, economic cost, the danger of pursuing the wrong marketing activities, and the effect of increased market share on actual and perceived quality. This illustrates that the firm's optimal market share is at 50%. The cost of gaining further market share is less profitable. Many market challengers have gained ground or even overtaken the leader. Challengers set high aspirations, while leaders can fall prey to running business as usual. Let's examine the attack strategies available to challengers. A challenger must first define its strategic objective. The challengers must decide whom to attack. He can attack the market leader, firms its own size that are not doing the job and are underfinanced, or they can attack small, local, and regional firms. Given clear opponents and objectives, there are five general attack options available for challengers. Frontal attack. The attacker matches its opponent's product, advertising, price, and distribution. Guerrilla attacks consist of small, intermittent attacks, conventional and unconventional, to harass the opponent and eventually secure permanent footholds. Encirclement attack attempts to capture a wide slice of territory by launching a grand offensive on several fronts. Flank attack. A flanking strategy is another name for identifying shifts that are causing gaps to develop, then rushing to fill the gaps. Bypass attack consists of diversifying into unrelated products, geographical markets, or leapfrogging into new territories. A challenger's success depends on combining several more specific strategies to improve its position over time. Any aspect of the marketing program can serve as the basis for attacks such as lower priced or discounted products, new or improved products and services, a wide variety of offerings, and innovative distribution strategies. Market followers must know how to hold current customers and win a fair share of new ones. The follower must define a growth path, but one that doesn't invite retaliation. There are four types of strategies that market followers can use. As counterfeiter, counterfeiter duplicates the leader's product plus packages and sells it on the black market through disreputable dealers. The cloner emulates the leader's product's name and packing with slight variation. An imitator copies some things from the leader but differentiates on packaging, advertising, pricing, or location. This is very common among oral contraceptive pills. An adapter takes leader's products and adapts or improves them. This is very common among oral medications. Market nichers tend to offer high value, charge a premium price, achieve lower marketing cost, and shape a strong corporate culture and vision. The market nicher knows the target customers so well it meets their needs better than any other firms. Market nichers could be end user specialists, which specializes in one type of end user customer. Example are those who make fertility drugs. Vertical level specialists specialize at some vertical level of the production distribution value chain. An example of this is the ultrasound machine, which could be a 2D, 3D, or 4D. Customer size specialist concentrates on either small, medium-sized, or large customers. An example is the generics pharmacy, which specializes on the lower income groups. Specific customer specialist. The firm limits its selling to one or a few customers. Example is the rabies vaccine for dog bites. Geographic specialist. Firm sells only in a certain locality, region, or area of the world. Example is the red back spider antivenom, which is found usually in Australia. Product or product line specialist. The firm carries or produces only one product line or product. An example is Acorn, which specializes in ophthalmic eye solutions. Product feature specialist. The firm specializes in producing a certain type of product or product features. An example is the ultrasound machine. Job shop specialist. The firm customizes its products for individual customers. An example is the firm which makes prosthetics. Quality price specialist. The firm operates at low or high quality ends of the market. A good example of this is Mercury Drug, which is known for its quality medicines. Service specialist. The firm offers one or more services not available at other firms. An example is the Victory ART Laboratory, which specializes in vitro fertilization. Channel specialist. The firm specializes in serving only one channel of distribution. An example is the use of anesthesia machine for operating room use only. To recap, we have presented the marketing strategies used by the market leaders, market challengers, market followers, and marketers. In summary, the marketing strategies used by market leaders are expanding the market, protecting and increasing the market share. The strategies used by market challengers are define strategic objective and opponents, choose a specific or general attack strategy. The market followers uses counterfeiter, cloner, imitator, and adopter. The market nichers use specialist areas like end user specialist, vertical level, customer size, specific customer, geographical, product or product line, product feature, job shop, quality price, service, and list. Thank you.